Culture viewers going too far. The debate is reignited after an Italian female pugilist withdrew from a bout against her Algerian opponent. The Italian athlete claimed that she had never been hit this hard by anyone and that the contest had not been fair. Within moments of her throwing in the towel, a debate broke out as many accused the IOC of misogyny and perpetuating inequality in the sport by allowing boxers with allegedly male genetic characteristics to fight female boxers. Outrage, viewers, has come from former President of the United States, Donald Trump. It has come from author J.K. Rowling, who of course is well known for Harry Potter series. It has come from the Italian Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni. It has come, viewers, from several quarters, including Elon Musk and several other people on Twitter. The Algerian Olympic Committee has condemned this attack on their gender ambiguous, gender fluid boxer who defines herself as a female. But viewers, let me quickly tell you that all of this, including the IOC's defense, is being challenged by the International Boxing Association that disqualified the boxer from world championships recently, citing elevated levels of male testosterone hormone that provides a huge advantage. But as a quick aside, Khelif wouldn't have much of a legal problem fighting a case if, for example, she was in India. In fact, Iman would enjoy legal cover to box competitively and knock out women champs like Mary Kom. The current CJI of India, for example, has set a guiding principle when he divined that, quote, there is no absolute concept of a man or an absolute concept of a woman at all. It's not a question of what your genitals are. It's far more complex. That's the point. And indeed it is, viewers. Dr. Ranganathan, let me just ask you very bluntly, has all this sort of, wokeaboutery now gone a bit too far? I mean, what do we make of all of this?
Rahul, I'm telling you, a great Orwellian tidal wave is coming our way. And it carries with it wokeism and victimhood and the rest of this deadwood leftist paraphernalia. But this is not our greatest worry. What will drown us is not these postmodernist claptraps, the hors of dangling drawing room conversations. No. Our greatest worry comes from the other two entities this tidal wave is carrying. Negation of scientific axioms and celebration of disorder as diversity. It is the tolerance, forced or otherwise, of these two that will plunge us into an abyss. About wokeism, we know already. You talk about wokeaboutery. This politically correct, virtue-signaling, jobless automaton that brandishes a placard in a march that no one calls for or has organized. About victimhood also we know. We need to focus on the other two entities right now because it is emergency, Rahul. Negation of scientific axioms and celebration of disease as diversity. Biologically, a man is one who possesses XY chromosomes and produces sperm. Biologically, a woman is one who possesses XX chromosomes and produces egg. Biologically, man cannot produce an egg. Biologically, a woman cannot produce a sperm. Sex of a human is defined by the type of gamete the human possesses. There is the small gamete, the sperm, and there is the large gamete, the egg. There is no third gamete. As Christiane Volhard, development biologist and recipient of the 1995 Nobel Prize in Medicine, says, and I quote her, sex is binary. To say there are more than two sexes is utter nonsense and unscientific. A girl can take testosterone or grow a beard, but she will not grow testicles or produce sperm, unquote. Now, you already are seeing biological men who identify themselves as women sweeping all the medals in sports categories hitherto meant exclusively for biological women. You already have schools declaring themselves helpless at preventing 18-year-old men entering the flashing themselves inside toilets meant for 12-year-old girls. And in this particular case of Olympics, this person had an XY chromosome. He was disqualified. But now they are saying that this is a disease afflicting a woman, 46XY. So let us celebrate it as some kind of an intersex. Is this a joke right now? That is why I'm saying we need to be absolutely careful. Do not celebrate disease or disorder as diversity. But that is exactly what you will see being done soon. This is, Rahul, a cult fighting science and overpowering it, like what the church did with Galileo. Will we allow history to repeat itself?
Well, viewers, this is a debate that affects a large number of people, remember, in different ways. And we are not trying to be insensitive. We don't care how the Algerian who is on our screens in red identifies her or his self or their self or whatever it is. We have no problems. She's free to choose. This is not about her. This is about equality. And in the specific context of a sport where physical strength is the deciding factor. It's very simple. We're not looking at the larger picture. I have nothing against gays, their right to marry, their sexual preferences, people of the intersex gender. Nothing to do with all of that. This is just about equity. That is what the Olympics is about. It's the greatest leveled playing field in the world. And it cannot be pullulated by a doctrine that doesn't respect the basic tenets of science, the axioms, as Dr. Ranganathan has called it. Good luck to the lady Algerian. I hope she does well, but we will always remember that the medal she wins will be tainted by controversy. I leave it at that, viewers.